Hello, quick video, why not? I'm writing the book, right? As I said, I'll read it to you, like a lot of it. And I don't remember what I said the last time, but this book is going to be for everyone, okay? But it is like the target audience, like everyone is going to like it. I can promise you that, okay? So don't miss it when I show you. But what I do is that I have to make a good argument. I have to make a really good argument. So that means that I have to be scientific. I have to be ready to take on like a community of scientists, basically, or philosophers. Okay, so why do I do it scientifically? Okay, why do I do that? Well, or it's not really scientific. This is philosophy that I'm doing. I'm using rules of philosophy from these ancient Greek philosophers. Okay, and why do I do this? Because I want to use I want to say that something is true. I want to say this is true, okay? Which means that I have to have a reasoning which goes within that framework, okay? So this means that I have to take a bit of the thoughts that Plato have. I have to take some thoughts of Aristotle and use that to reason. I am reasoning here, and this is going to make the book very clear. It's going to be so clear, everything. Okay, it's super clear, because this is the problem of what I have been presenting so far. It's not clear. It looks like a mess. Okay, it's like too poetic. Okay, like it's too much whimsy. You know what I've been doing, and so therefore I am adding this structure to it. So thanks to this structure, I finally know what I have found. You know, because earlier I didn't really know what I have found, but now I do. I know what it is. And so that is a great thing. And then the book is like a kind of empirical process. It's an empirical process of empirical data. Like, it sounds boring when I say empirical data, but that's what it is. But it's going to be entertaining, or I mean, it's going to blow your mind. Okay, and there is so. So I'm going to present something very clearly, very clearly. It's going to be very simple, okay, very simple and very clear and very consistent. What I present in my book, everything is going to be explained, and this means, like, it's going to be so simple, and it means that um, it means that as a viewer of this book, or as a listener of this book, you're going to listen to it, right? When you do, something is going to happen, okay? From the thoughts, from the arguments, or I mean, it's so simple. So when I put things at the right places, when I put things at the right places, so that it's not a mess, then it's just obvious, everything. Okay, everything is just obvious. And so what's going to happen is that um, you know, what is the consequence of knowing something very simple? Like, because actually what I'm writing about is super simple, you know, but it's also, it has a depth in it, okay? There is some kind of, there is a complexity and a simpleness at the same time, okay? Um, and what is the point here? So, for me personally, my book is, you know, I've been thinking what should I call the book, and I have had like 50 different titles that I'm thinking of, but it's really like, what is all of this about for me? Like, what is this book about? First of all, it's about sharing something, like sharing something amazing, okay? First of all. Secondly, the book is about me feeling that no one is real. So, my feeling that no one is real, I don't like it, okay? I don't like it at all. And so for me, this book is something very, very, very simple that makes it really clear that um, either you are or you aren't. Like, either you exist or you don't. Because what I write about, how do you say? Uh, uh, conspiratory, how do you say? Let's imagine that there is a conspiracy, okay? Let's imagine for a moment that there is a conspiracy against me, right? Then, you know, fine, okay, if that's the case. But that would mean that this very simple thing that I present, which is very clear and has this, I mean, when you see something simple that you didn't know, like you see something simple, you didn't know it before, now you know it. What happens? Well, because of the simpleness of what you've been shown, you are like 100% sure that because of how simple it is, you are forever changed, basically. So for me, this book has to do with um, sentience, like being sentient, being sentient. Ultimately, sure, the book presents something different than sentience, but for me, when I see this going on here, this book is yeah, it's many things. Like this is what I've been thinking about for so long, you know. And I wrote the Philosopher's Stone book in 2022, I believe. Yeah, 2022. And after that, it kind of bloomed, this idea, it bloomed from the Philosopher's Stone book. And now I'm here and I have this additional thing which takes it 100 levels more, right? It's like it's growing, it's this idea is about the Philosopher's Stone is growing. I'm not really going to write about the Philosopher's Stone in this book, no. It's not this book is not really about that, or it is, right? It is about the same thing, but I'm not going to write about the Philosopher's Stone. I don't have to do that, I don't have to. Maybe I'll mention it, I'm definitely not done with this, but what I mean to say is that I'm trying to make a very simple book, something very simple, that is a very compelling argument. And this simple thing is going to be like reality breaking, basically. Because it's so simple, and that's it, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with this. This book is such an experiment. It's wonderful, right? Because for me, it's about it's about many things, And again, I'm really looking forward to sharing it with you, and you will get a lot from it due to the simplicity is amazing, right? It's simplicity. It shows so much. It shows that something like a compelling simplicity changes people, But then again, if there is for me, I look around myself here in the world, and I think I truly think, like, are people real, because some things are so amazing, and for a long time I didn't want to say like that, because it is dehumanizing. But after a while, when I don't like to dehumanize people. I don't like to do that. But after a while of being in this state of people not seeing, after being there for quite some time, honestly, it is alienating for it to be like that. It is. But also I start to question people. Like, again, I move first. I think it's wrong to dehumanize, and I truly think so, and I don't want to do that, but at the same time, where is sentience? Where is the awareness? Where is it? And so I have to go there again. I have to go back there again, and reconsider this way that I see people as being sentient. It's almost like they're not. And Um, some people would argue that okay, it's because everything is one, but and when everything is one, blah 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 blah, I don't know, okay, um, but anyhow, anyhow, even if no one, or even if only 5 people awakes or are sentient after this book that I'm going to read to you, even if only 5 of you are, or one, or none, like maybe no one of you are, for me it's so weird because for what I have done during the last years, that how can this be left untouched, what I'm doing, why can I be in the shadows, I am in the shadows, unnoticed, and so how can that be, I'm thinking. And it makes me think about that consciousness, because I feel conscience, I perceive, I listen, I truly do. And because I want to listen, I want to perceive, I want to, like, have my antenna like this and listen to sentience, listen to awareness, I want to listen. Is anyone out there, and um, and so ultimately this book is going to be a changer of I'm going to be uh, yeah I'm going to express myself like in a very um, self-assured way. I'm going to say this is going to be a big deal, because of the simplicity. Because my other books, like Scapegoat Philosophy, it is a good book, but it's complicated. You need a brain. You need a brain to get it, to get the scapegoating theory. It's maybe too, like, it's a smart book in my opinion, blah blah blah, who cares, okay, I can't say like that. But this book that I'm doing now, it's going to be simple. This is the strength of the book, the strength of keeping it simple and making something big from the simplicity. And by doing like that, I can truly consider consciousness to be dead. That's my conclusion after. So for me, there's two directions here after the book. The book results, I will write it to my best ability here. But when it's done, because I have, it's so simple, everything. So two directions is going to be everyone are dead basically, and there's no sentience, or I how would I say, or um, I don't know, who knows, something, you know. But for me, I what do I prefer? I don't know, what do I prefer? Maybe there is no sentience. Maybe no one is sentient here, maybe no one is sentient. So if that's the case, that's the way I want to see it. That's the way I want to perceive the result. Like this book that I'm doing, it is amazing, okay? It's much better than anything else that I've done. At least I think so. But for me, it's okay if it fails, because for me that's a success, because I can draw a conclusion that sentience is dead. So that's my, like, no matter what happens, it's fine. And when sentience is dead, then I believe that my magic will increase from that. This book is not about magic, by the way. This is pure philosophy and pure logic, reasoning, simplicity, keeping it easy for everyone to get, and because that's the point. It should be easy. And then that's it, you know. And and I'm going to, yeah, as I said, I'm going to read a lot of it to you here, and you're going to like you're going how can I tell you, you know, this is simple, okay? Do you want to see something simple that changes everything, you know? Do you want to see something simple that suddenly turns everything upside down? Maybe people want complications. Maybe people want complicated structures of mental thinking, you know, how they think. They want to have it complicated. Well, this is not complicated. This is simple. And when you have simple things, the complicated things, they fall apart. They don't, they cannot maintain themselves anymore. The complicated things. So this is a simple book, but it's going to be like a nuclear bomb, basically. This book. It is a nuclear bomb. The book. It is not. It's a metaphor, right? It's metaphorical. It's going to the simplicity, you know, because I found the key to everything, you know. I found the solution to reality, basically. I found the solution to reality, and I will talk about it in the book in a month or two or something like that. And then, who knows, reality just crashes. Who knows, guys? For me, it is it's simply a natural thing to do this. I am able to do this now, to create something something that can show what is real and what is not real, you know. And as I said, who knows, maybe this is like maybe no one cares, you know, from what I will show. Maybe no one cares. Well, that's maybe how it is, you know. I wouldn't be surprised right now. And for me, at least, I feel good about my situation. I feel good about what I know, um, what what does it mean? You know, what does this mean that I'm doing? It means sanity. I am writing things that create sanity. And if you dismiss the simplicity of things that the text that will show you something very sane, if you dismiss it, then I'm thinking like, you know, I don't know, okay? Yeah, I know what I think, okay? Because who knows, okay? Um, this book is not. It's the it's like a nuclear Armageddon. This book, okay? That's what it is, and it has nothing. Um, no words that are bad words, like I'm not smearing anyone, here in my book. No, it's not about that. The information that I'm going to share in this book is going to be a nuclear bomb. That's how it is. Because the entangled mess, the mess that I've been um, keeping track of, I'm putting it together. The mess comes together into something very simple and something very clear. So yeah. And some people, of course, you're going to see this as a nightmare, what I present. This information is just going to make, like, some people have a blue screen in their head, basically, okay? It's going to be a blue screen because I take everything, and just throw it into the same thing, okay? One thing, that's all. Everything into a single, simple thing. Everything is a simple thing. And that's why I'm writing it scientifically. That's why I'm writing it in a logically strict way, with philosophy in mind, because um, this is a book of strength. It should not fall. It's a simple theory that just yeah. Okay, guys. That's why I'm not doing videos. That's why I'm not doing anything else, okay? Um, so what is a simple thing? A simple thing is, for example, like you could say that gravity is simple. You could say that. Well, you have a ball in your hand. You let it fall to the ground. Oh, gravity. Like, oh, something simple, something, how do you react when you see something simple in everything? Well, that's the blue screen. So the blue screen is awaiting probably for people that will see the video, but I don't have bad intentions. I don't. I want conscience. I want consciousness. Consciousness. No, sentience. Sentience. I want to experience a more sentient surrounding, a more sentient. It doesn't matter if I talk to people on the internet or in real life, there is a lack of sentience. There is no sentience. And so, for example, the ability to know how meaningful something is an ability that everyone should have. Everyone should have the ability to just know that, okay, something is meaningful. Well, if they don't have that capability, do they even exist? Is what I'm asking. Are they? What's the difference to an ant, basically? Okay, I'm not going to talk like this in the book. Okay, the book is not about this kind of reasoning. No, it's not. I'm just sharing my feelings here. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to sharing you what I already have put together, but I don't do that. I'll wait till I have this big big many things in the book. Okay, I don't want to show something just like that, just like that, just like that. No, it's going to be how do you say, it's going to be overpowering. Okay, a simplicity theory that overpowers its listener in a good presentation, so that it's simple to understand and all of that. And yeah, because why make it poetic? Why make something poetic if you can make it instead clear? Do you know what I mean? Just want to do something really clear here, and something really simple, and show it. And but it's going to be detrimental to some people, and to others it's going to be amazing. Yeah. Or maybe no reaction at all. And as I said, that's that's a possibility. It is. But and I have to think. Yeah, it's in a way like I get it on black and white. Then it's clear to me at that time also that um, and I'll upload this book on multiple sites and so on, so that it is spreading. And yeah. Okay, guys. I know you're going to love this. I know you're going to do it, at least some of you. So just imagine that everything you have around you is just a single thing, you know. Imagine how many things would, like, complicated structures rely on the belief that it needs to be complicated. Like, why are things complicated? Why is it so much education, for example? Why is it this or that, you know? Why does it have to be like that? Well, as soon as you present a simple thing, the complicated thing falls apart, because, yeah, that's how it is, you know? So that's why I'm calling it, the book, as a, it's like a nuclear apocalypse, basically. Um, but yeah, so, but what I'm doing right now is just I'm just talking, you know. I'm just talking the talk right now, and it will be, time to deliver later, and I will deliver this promise of of a mind-blowing simplicity, basically. Mind-blowing simplicity. And I know that some people that are logical and look for things, they want, like, I know that there are people like me that you want to see something, you want to see the secret of things, you know, the secret underlying logic, or secret underlying, function of things, you know. You want to see that, and I do too. And um, and that's what I found. So I don't know if I should talk more, because it's just talking the talk, but and I don't want to do that. As I said, I'm going to use um, Plato, Aristotle, to be able to tell you that this is the truth. Okay, I use them and their theories, which are great, and then I tell you that this is the truth, basically, from that. This is reasoning, thinking, um, the thinking process. Thinking in the right way, basically, is what I'm attempting to do. And yeah, it works. um, at least that's how it feels like. That's like I'm seeing results in what I'm doing here. So um, okay, I really hope that people are sentient. Okay, I really hope that people are not dead, you know. Who knows, you know, maybe yeah, maybe, you know. But yeah, I wish for sentience, sentient beings that and also it bothers me that I have discovered this also, because why me? You know, why me? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It is. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Okay, but maybe it's the case that people are like a little bit sentient, and this book is going to increase the amount of sentience, you know. That's how I imagine it. And this upgrade in sentience will fail in some people, you know. It's going to just, no, it didn't work, you know. Oh, bye bye. I don't know, guys, okay? Because I'm telling you that this is going to be a heavy thing to see. Like for some people are just going to be like, it's going to be so simple, you know. But at the same time, others will like imagine simplicity as something that just, okay, this is a bit suffering, you know. Like you see simplicity as, no, I wanted to see it the complicated way, you know. People want to see it the complicated way. People want people want apples and pears and oranges to be different things. People want oranges to not be the same thing as you know. This sounds strange what I'm saying now, but it's going in that direction. Anyhow, guys, yeah. Okay, I'll end the video now. Just a little quick video. No, it's not quick. Oh, it's a long video, I guess. So bye bye.